Baby, baby, eat me up, because I'm cooking for you.
Hey, welcome to Atkins Diet in the Kitchen. My name is Kent Altena. Today we're going to be reviewing another Atkins Diet frozen food. This one's going to be the Mexican style chicken with vegetables. I have high hopes for this one because most of the ingredients should all be induction friendly. So come along with me as I microwave it for the next 5 minutes and we'll catch back up at that point. Alright, well, it just came out of the microwave. You'll notice that it's pretty large chunks of chicken. I've actually cut some of the chicken in half because they were too large to eat as a single bite. From the picture, looks pretty much like what came out of the microwave, which is the first good clue that it might taste as good as it looked on the package. The flavor is a lot like my chicken Enchilada Paillard recipe, which is one of my favorite recipes that I've made personally. It has a little less creaminess in the sauce than I personally put into the sauce, but the flavor is a lot like that. So from a taste perspective, very high marks. From looking at the packaging, one of the last two ingredients are the modified food starch and the resistant maltodextrin. Given its lowness on the pack or on the ingredients label, I'm really not too concerned about that being into the food. Looking down the label, it has a total carbohydrate count of 10 grams with a dietary fiber of 3 grams, making it for a net carbs of 7 grams. So very reasonable for this being 1/3 of your meals per day. Most of the carbohydrates are coming from the vegetables, so that's a very good thing. There is sodium of over 1,000 milligrams. I'm not concerned about my sodium intake because largely the dangers of sodium are overblown. From a macronutrient ratio, it's roughly about 50% fat, so it's a little lower on the fat content than, say, some of the other frozen foods, or a little bit off the recommended 65% fat, 30% protein, and 5% from your carbohydrates. But if you added a dollop of sour cream to this, that would fall right in line with where it should be. So if you're looking for a snack, or if you were a smaller person who had less of an appetite, this would be a perfect meal. For myself, I probably need 2 of these to equal a full meal. And for $6, that's still a pretty reasonable meal if you were comparing about going out to eat or not. So this is one of my favorites coming out of Atkins. If I had to pick this one versus, say, the orange chicken, this would readily beat that every single day of the week. Well, I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope that reaches everyone in great health. I want to thank Brooke Altena, my daughter, for being my videographer today. Talk to you guys later. Bye.